roots. The solutions, the x-intercepts. Okay, I'm going to call it roots, but you know there's synonyms for it. We're going to put it into y equals to find them. So I'm going to go right here. Right, we've already been doing it. So I'm going to do second plus 712 to clear my calculator. I'm going to put this one in y1. Now, I'm not going to use n, even though there is an n on this little button right there. All right, but it shows up as x in the calculator. Okay, I'm going to do x squared minus 4x minus 5. Okay, I want everyone to do this in your calculator so you know how, because we're about to have a quiz and you're going to have to do this on the quiz. So I want you to know how to do it. Okay, I want to make sure if you have any questions, you ask them now, because during the quiz, I'm not going to take questions. Right, and to find the roots, what do we have to put in y2? 0. We got to put 0 in there. Right, this is where we're going to use second trace 5. Once I finish graphing, then I do enter, enter, enter. Tells me the first one, -1, 0. Right, another way to say that is x equals -1. You might see x equals that number, or you might see the coordinate pair. Right, then we want to move to the other side. We need to do second trace 5, and then move it to the right. We want to move it to the right side. Move your little cursor over there. And then push enter 3 times. And that's what? 5, right? X equals 5. Okay, so my roots, my solutions to that equation were -1 and 5. And you could see those, okay? It's that easy to see whole numbers on this one, because like always, we start off with an easy one. But I want you to notice, look at our factors that we multiplied together, and look at our solution. Do you notice anything in common? Yeah. They're the same numbers, opposite signs. Okay, we're going to talk more about that next time, but it should be the same numbers up here as down here and opposite signs in your factors and your roots. We'll talk about why in the future. Do we have any questions on this one? Nope. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Like I said, there's only going to be 4 today. So let's do number 2. Is going to be 2x plus 1 times 3x minus 1. And we're going to be doing the same thing on all 4 of our problems today. So we're going to use FOIL again. So F is first. Which ones are the first ones? 2x and 3x. 2x times 3x. So 2 times 3? 6. All right. X times x? X squared. Good. Okay, your first term is most often going to be x squared or whatever squared. Right, then outside, what are my outside terms?
Oh, 2x and 1.
All right, good. Thanks, Kiana. Right, you have heard of this one before, right? All right, I can tell you when you said you knew what it was. 2x and -1, those are on the outside, right? So 2x times -1 is -2x. Right, then our inside, what are the inside ones? 1 and 3x, right? They're on the inside. So 1 times 3x is positive 3x. And last, positive 1 times -1. Exactly. 1 times -1 is what? -1. Good. Right, then we do what? Right, combine your like terms. Okay, I did it in pink. Usually the middle ones will be the like terms. Not always, because sometimes they might not be in this order, right, inside there. But if they are in the x and then a constant in both binomials, it will be x squared first. 2 middle terms will both have just an x, and the last term will be the last 2 numbers without an x. So what's -2 plus 3x? 1x. Right, then you just bring down your 6x squared and bring down your -1. Right, that's our trinomial answer. Right, I'm going to do A, B, and C. What's our A?
6.
6, good. What's our B? 1. And what's our C? That's -1, good. All right, now again, we're going to find the roots. This time I'm going to write solution, okay? I'm going to use the synonyms so you see them here, but it all means the same thing, okay? There's solutions. There's probably going to be 2 most of the time. Okay, so let's go here. 6x squared plus 1x minus 1. Right, they might not even put the 1 there. They might just put 6x squared plus x minus 1. You got to know that's a 1. Okay, and then graph it. And I can see it crosses the x-axis 2 times. 1 time right there, 1 time right there. Okay, it's really close. It barely crosses 2 times, but it does. Okay, so let's do second trace 5. Enter, enter, enter. And see, here is a good reason why we need to use second trace 5, enter, enter, enter. Okay, because it gives me a decimal. Right now, you might know what 0.333333 is as a decimal.